Thank you very much, Whip Clark, for your very, very inclusive and comprehensive presentation about what is at stake. Two different visions of America. America was truly blessed, has been, continues to be blessed by the wisdom and the magnificent leadership of President Joe Biden. With love, with love and gratitude, I salute President Biden for always believing in the possibilities of America. You know, when he said, when they say, what's one word? When people ask me, give me one word about America, he said possibilities. And those are possibilities for every family to reach its fulfillment. In his belief in possibilities, in his goodness, in the goodness of the American people, and working to make it possible for people to reach their fulfillment. Last night, we saw President Joe Biden talk about his legacy, which frankly is our legacy too. The House Democrats passed those occasionally bipartisan, hopefully more so in the future, but nonetheless. And Whip Clark went through some of that in saying the difference between the two visions for America, for Kamala, Vice President Harris, soon to be President Harris, and what's his name? So last night we saw President Biden, one of the most consequential presidents in American history, who accomplished so much in the progress that we've discussed, to say the best way to have the progress go forward is to pass the torch to another generation. And that is what he did, with great eloquence, with great values, with great vision. And as our distinguished Whip Clark said at the end about our children, and what Kamala Harris is about, and I've known her for decades. I know her officially, her strength. Kamala is about strength and determination in terms of public policy. We know most recently in terms of a woman's right to choose, but the list is vast, as Whip Clark mentioned. I know her personally. She's a person of great faith, of deep faith, and commitment to public service in the most unselfish way. And again, politically, make no mistake, this is a politically astute Vice President of the United States. I've seen her in action. I can talk about it on another occasion at more length, but let me just say, she is capable, officially, personally, and politically, to lead us to victory in November. So it's a very exciting thing. So we have, again, her taking the torch so gracefully. Now, not to go back into the contrast, but because it was very eloquently presented by our Whip, but there are some other things, too. When she announced that she was running, and the president endorsed her in that, around 1.5 million people gave an average of $100 each, raised over $100 million from small donors. So enthusiastic. He's sitting at the table with Big Oil saying, you give me $100 million, I'll give you $1 billion in tax breaks. It's all over. It's all over, what's your name? It's all over. That's not how Washington should run, and under Kamala Harris, people's voices will be heard in a very different way than you're trading at the table with Big Oil, Big Pharma, big guns, big money. It's about the people. So again, as Kamala, as our distinguished Whip said, it's about what we're doing here for the children, honoring their aspirations. Instead of shutting down the Department of Education and Head Start and the rest of that, as their project 2025 will do. Instead, it's about honoring the vision of a democracy, the courage of our founders, the courage of our men and women in uniform to protect our freedoms, and again, the aspirations of our children. Are we ready? Are we ready? Now, as you know, we believe that when women succeed, America succeeds. And one of the champions of that motto is Congresswoman Joyce Beatty of Ohio.